Good morning everyone, and welcome to the PivotBoss pre-market video for Thursday, April 23rd, 2020. I am Frank Ochoa, aka PivotBoss. Here's a look at the daily time frame of the ES. You'll notice right here the ES has made quite a little bounce here from the March lows. We got very close here to 2900, topped out at 2885 and rotated down a bit, and right now price is hugging the 2800 level, with bears looking to defend the last couple of days here for a shot at perhaps dropping this thing down. Now the last time this thing happened, it was here. We dropped down, you had a couple of days here, very similar to these 2 days, and instead of moving lower, it exploded higher for another move up. So right now 2800 is the level here between bulls and bears, and bears trying to keep it offered for a shot lower, but right now again this market has been on a steady path higher. If there is a break downward, again it's that 2700 level that opens up more downside here. So 2700, we could still drop toward that zone and still bounce, but right now this market's holding just below 2800 here. A push through that zone can open up another round of upside, and failing on a breakout here, for example a failed new high, would open up another round of weakness, perhaps back toward 2600 or maybe even lower. So again, keeping an eye on 2800 here today. If we take a look here at the NQ, very similar price action, but this one is building off the 8700 level. 8700 here was hit yesterday, and right now we got an inside day holding just below it. Again, we still have this uptrending market since the March lows, and this could easily manifest itself to the upside here, very similarly to what it did before here. Boom, exploding higher after this pullback. So again, 8700 is going to be very important, especially above 8800, the previous week's close. That opens up quite a bit more upside. If there's a failed breakout at 8700 or 8800, that could open up a bit more weakness, perhaps back toward 8K or 7800. So right now the lines are set. We'll see how it plays out. Keep an eye on 8700. Taking a look at crude oil right now, this one's up 18% right now. Big move here up with a range of 3 points today. It's been averaging $4.61 of range over the last 10 days. It's been averaging $6 of range over the last 5 days. Right now we're at 311 and showing strength. I mentioned yesterday morning that if price could close the day bullish, we would have an extreme reversal signal here. Extreme reversal where this thing perhaps could slingshot back toward the 18 to 19 zone. Now, as I say things like that, again, keep in mind that this market is very volatile. While it could easily go to 18, 19, it may be short-lived before it comes back to 10. This thing has been very wild and volatile. So again, you have to be very careful with this one. Mind your risk. Mind your anytime you're in a trade with this one, just be very cautious about what the risk profile is, because this thing can swing big points right now. The volatility cuts both ways, but again, the way that this looks right now suggests a little bit 18 to 19, and then up there we'll see what happens here. But at the moment things are showing some strength. Keep an eye on 16s. That was an area that price rejected yesterday. We just got above it right now, and if there's a failure to hold 16s, perhaps that could lead to an intraday rotation back within the range. Lastly, taking a look at gold futures, this one's up about 0.8% right now. We talked about a bounce off the 1700s last week on this day when we started to show a little bit of a top. Mentioned that we could pull back to 17, and if we do, that could be a bounce back to 18 and as high as 1831. And we've already been on our way here. We've bounced nicely from the 1660 lows. We're already trading 1752s rather. 1752s got as high as 5790, and again that's nearly 100 handles off the lows already, with a shot to continue higher toward that 1800. So continue to watch this. On this breakout here, we got above 1725. So any pullback below 1725, even tomorrow, could be a trap for a continuation higher. All right, that is it for now. We'll see how this plays out the rest of the session. Good luck, trade well, and I'll see you in the trading room. Take care.